Hello everyone! In today's lesson, we will be learning about adjectives and adverbs of degree. This lesson is based on your textbook English Plus 1, Unit 1, page 19. Throughout the lesson, you will have to complete these two tasks, Activity 3 and 4. Before that, let's find out what are adjectives, 形容词 kata adjective. Adjectives are words used to describe something, 形容某物 menerangkan sifat sesuatu. For example, leaf. We can use the word big, fresh, and beautiful to describe it. Meanwhile, adverbs of degree are words like really, very, quite, and many more, which tells you the degree, 程度, tahap, of an action, adjective, or adverb. For example, how big, quite big. How fresh, very fresh. How beautiful, really beautiful. Let's have a closer look at adverbs of degree. Here we have 5 examples. A little, quite, very, really, and extremely. Let's take happy as an example. A little happy, 有一点开心. Ada gembira sedikit. Quite happy, 相当开心. Agak gembira. Very happy, 非常开心, sangat gembira. Really happy, 真的很开心, sungguh gembira. And extremely happy, 极其开心, amat gembira sekali. Next, let's find out the position of adjectives. Where do we put adjectives? Let's look at the phrases in blue from the text about Edinburgh. Rule number 1. When an adjective and noun are together, where is the adjective? Is it before or after the noun? If you look at the examples here, adjectives are in front of noun. Take out your pencil and circle the word before. Next, let's look at rule number 2. We use adverbs like really, very, and quite before or after the adjective. If you look at the examples here, adverbs are placed before the adjectives. Take out your pencil and circle before. And now, we will do some practices. How do we arrange adjectives, adverbs, and noun in the correct order to form correct phrases? Practice 1. We have building, old. How do we arrange them? Building old or old building? Based on rule number 1, when an adjective and noun are together, the adjective is before the noun, so the answer is old building. Practice 2. We have friends and nice. How do we arrange them? Friends nice or nice friends? Rule number 1. Adjective is before the noun, so the answer is nice friends. Practice 3. Expensive, quite. How do we arrange these two words? Expensive, quite, or quite expensive? Rule number 2. We use really, very, and quite before the adjective, so the answer is quite expensive. Practice 4. Very, big. Try figure this one by yourself. You are given 5 seconds starting now. Time's up. According to rule number 2, we use very before the adjective big, so the answer is very big. Practice 5. This is a little bit tricky. We have 3 words: castle, really, and old. Try figure this one by yourself. You have 5 seconds, starting now. Time's up. Let's figure out one by one. If you look at rule number 1, adjective is before the noun, so it's old castle. What about the word really? According to rule number 2, the word really is before the adjective, so it's really old. When you put all 3 together, you will get really old castle. So if you come across this kind of question, remember adverbs in front, followed by adjective, and lastly, noun. Adverb, adjective, noun. Addy, adjj, noun. Next, let's do some more practice to check your understanding. This time around, we need to arrange them in sentences. Please take out your pencil to answer. We will go through the questions one by one. Question 1. Old, a lot of, there, are, buildings. Let's start by arranging the adjective old and noun buildings. Old buildings or buildings old. It's old buildings. To talk about something in a place, we usually begin our sentence using there is or they are. So the sentence goes, there are a lot of old buildings. Question 2. Friends, got, I've, nice, some. We'll start with friends and nice. Nice friends or friends nice. It's nice friends. Who have got some nice friends? I have. I've got some nice friends. Question 3. Shop, expensive, quite, this, is. Try arrange expensive and quite. The correct answer is quite expensive. What is quite expensive? The shop. Which shop? This shop. This shop is quite expensive. Question 4. Isn't, library, very, the, big. Try arrange very and big. The answer is very big. The word isn't means it's not. When you put it together with very big, isn't very big means not so big. When we arrange them in a sentence, it becomes the library isn't very big. Question 5. The last question. A castle, old, really, is. How do we arrange castle, old, and really? Castle, old, really? Castle, really, old? Old, really, castle? Really old castle? The answer is really old castle. It's a really old castle. To recap, just remember that adjective is before the noun and adverb is before the adjective. Adverb, adjective, noun. Addy, adjj, noun. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye!